My name is Demi, and this is my cognitive speech. Okay, so how many of you guys know where your thyroid gland is? The thyroid gland? Yes, know what it is? Okay, good. A lot of people don't know. Okay, so thyroid gland is a butterfly shaped right here, for those that don't know, right around the trachea. Yes. It's part of your endocrine system that controls your metabolism, your hormones, and all these other little things you probably don't know. Many people who have the disorders with their thyroid may have either hyper or hypothyroidism. Personally, I was diagnosed with one of these disorders when I was 10. So since I was 10, I've been having to take medication for this. Learning more about your thyroid gland will give you a better understanding of the symptoms and the functions it does with your body, because even though it's a small little gland, it controls so many other organs of your body if you're treated. First, I'm going to talk about the thyroid gland itself and what it controls in your body. Second, I will talk about the hyperthyroidism, which is one of the disorders that you can have if your thyroid doesn't function right. And third, I will talk about the hypothyroidism, which is another kind of disorder that you can have. First, okay, so the thyroid gland is located on your throat around the trachea, like I stated before. It's a butterfly shape, which is this one. It pretty much does or create the most active hormones of your body. It also controls your energy, your feelings. So your feelings could be like a roller coaster. Sometimes you can feel sad, sometimes you can feel happy. This also depends on how your thyroid is working. It also affects other organs such as your brain and your heart. According to Robert M. Saris, MD, who wrote an overview on the thyroid gland called A Major Player in Your Metabolism on endocrine.web. In order to understand the functions of your body, you must know how the thyroid gland works with the rest of the organs in your body and what it controls. Why is the thyroid gland so special, you guys may ask? It controls your metabolism, so sometimes when you don't feel like eating, or sometimes you feel like eating way too much, it has to do with your thyroid. Your mood, as I stated before too, sometimes you can feel depressed. Your hair, you can lose your hair, your skin can become dry, your nails can be really sensitive, your muscles weakened, your weight, you either gain weight or lose weight drastically without even changing your diet. Your energy, sometimes you don't feel like doing anything, sometimes you feel like being all over the place. So it has to do with your metabolism and your hormones. And your memory, that's a big one. Sometimes you can forget what you were talking about 5 minutes ago, or sometimes you can forget what you just did yesterday. So now that we learned a little bit more about what the thyroid gland does with the rest of the organs in your body, we're going to go on and talk about one of the thyroid disorders, which is hyperthyroidism. Hyperthyroidism, according to a medical overview in womenshealth.gov, reviewed by David Cooper, a MD, a professor in Johns Hopkins University. Hyperthyroidism is one of the most common thyroid disorders. So it's one of the most common ones. It produces way too many hormones. So it's overactive, and some of the symptoms are like the ones you have over here. Your throat can be big like that, and it's not cute. And then your eyes can pop out as well. So if you see things like this on yourself or on others, don't just think it's normal, because it's not, and a lot of doctors don't check you for it. But if you're concerned and you see your your throat a little off, you might want to ask your doctor about that. So it could, some of the side effects is weight. You lose a lot of weight with hyperthyroidism, even if you eat so much. Actually, you get more hungry with this disorder, but you lose weight. So you can see that there's something wrong there. Your heartbeat goes slower. You get anxiety attacks. Your sleeping disorder is bad. You get trembly at times without having to drink an energy drink. You're sensitive to heat. You sweat a lot, and your menstrual cycle for women is irregular. Your eyes and your throat again are also part of the disorder. Now that we talked about one of the disorders, hyperthyroidism, now we're moving on to hypothyroidism, which is the second most common disorder here in the United States for women over 18 and over, especially. According to a medical article in womenshealth.gov reviewed by Jacqueline Jonkles, called Division of Endocrine and Metabolism, hyperthyroidism, it doesn't control your metabolism the way it's supposed to. So sometimes for this disorder, you get hungry and you don't want to do anything, pretty much. Even if you try, so if you want to lose weight, it's even harder for you to lose weight. Even if you go to the gym and you see no results, it's not because you're not doing it right or because you're not doing enough. It's because of the same reason. It controls all of the organs of your body, and it doesn't function right. So to prevent this, or to get it better, I should say, because if you have it, you can't really do anything about it anymore. You have to drink medication. That way your hormones can be in the right balance. So for this one, your hormones are slower. So you produce less hormones, which is why you gain so much weight, and you feel depressed, fatigue, constipation, your face gets puffy, all these sort of things. So now that we reviewed the functions of the thyroid, and two of the most common disorders, which is hyperthyroidism and hypothyroidism, I hope you guys are more aware of this, and so that the smallest thing can either make us or break us. So don't forget that next time you go to the doctor, you ask your doctor to check your thyroid. Thank you.